Welcome back. Dare to be aware. We just interviewed Betsy, but
I know.
to hang out.
I just got to
stay.
shift down. I shifted down a seat
We
here.
got to hang out and stay. This has been such a fun day. And now we get to dig even deeper with our next guest, Brett. Tell us a little bit about Brett.
So Brett is someone that I was introduced from another facilitator that highly recommended him. Brett is an astrologist, and he's absolutely amazing at his craft. I mean, he teaches classes, and he really gives you more information than you could imagine. So astrology was kind of my big awakening, because when I was searching for a higher power, I tried so many different things, went to churches, temples, and I went to an astrologist, and she told me things based off a piece of paper that she shouldn't know. And I was like, I'm a believer. I am now a believer. So Brett was introduced into my life, and I make so many business decisions and everything based off of my chart and the transits, and he's such an inspirational guide for me. So, yeah.
The last time I saw you, you actually talked about Brett to me.
Did I?
You actually did. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. What time were you born? You need to meet Brett. I'm sorry. Hold on. You have to meet Brett, because you're giving me these vibes. Even though you're technically born as a Pisces, you're giving me these. No, you have to talk to Brett. You have to come to She literally did.
Okay, so apparently this was supposed to happen today, because it was the last slot to fill too.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
we had only one slot to fill, and it happened to be, and you're the one hosting it. So
hello, Brett.
I love that. So I need to ask, there's a lot of crazy things going on in the solar system right now. We've had northern lights, we've had solar flares, and you were telling me about all these big transitions coming up. Can you explain some of those transitions and how they're going to affect us?
Yeah, of course. Well, it really started in March, right? It started in March when Jupiter and Uranus had a conjunction, and it created kind of like this opening for breakthroughs, right? But before the breakthrough, you have to get to the breakdown. And so now we're doing the breakdown, right? So everything is shifting, everything is moving around, and everything is, really kind of adjusting for us to get back into a state of alignment. Well, luckily, the end of this month, things are going to come back into alignment. So you're going to have,
thank God.
Right. Yeah. So you're going to have sudden moments of inspiration and sudden moments of, revelation as the sun makes a conjunction to Uranus on Monday. And then we also have the most romantic and the luckiest day of the year coming up between the 23rd and the 25th of this month, when Jupiter and Venus make a conjunction before Jupiter moves into Gemini.
So what does that mean? The most romantic, like that's when
things happen, right? That is when things happen, right?
You're saying there's a chance.
At me, Mama. Quit looking at me.
Saying there's a chance.
Right. No, but that's
She's
when
been
things
trying
happen.
all day.
Well, that's when things happen. That's when relationships start. That's when that spark really gets to it, right? Because Jupiter is the greatest benefic and Venus is the lesser benefic. But Venus is all about love, relationships, what we value, and that's being expanded on rapid scales.
Okay, so I've been coming across a lot of people on my couch, on my table, that are a lot of breakups are happening, and a lot of like huge shifts and collapsings of systems, as I like to call it. Is there a little insight to that and why that's happening?
Well, a lot of that has to do with the eclipses being in the signs of Aries and Libra, because it's all about when people stop people pleasing and they start leaning into their individuality and their individuation. So it breaks up any kind of toxic codependencies, and it breaks up any kind of issues that you have where you are connected when you don't need to be connected, or when you sacrifice yourself for the connection.
I mean, stop looking at me because she just
no,
knows. Timing is
I'm just confirming.
she doesn't
Calling
know,
you
but she
out.
knows. She's confirming, and she doesn't even know. I haven't had
Right.
my clearing yet.
Just
How do you even know? How do you
Just
even
gonna
know?
like that
She's so cute.
Okay, so it's between that solar eclipse, and that eclipse energy is really intense, and that's still happening for quite some time, right?
The lunar nodes officially change signs on January 25th of next year. So we still have about 6 months to a
That's some
year.
That's some time.
Right. We have 6 months to a year of the eclipses being on that Aries and Libra axis.
Okay, so especially with it being an election year and
Mhm.
everything like that, we are seeing a lot of things getting shaken up.
A lot of things.
Oh, it's intense. And even
Shaken.
like when we look at social media or pop culture, like everything with P. Diddy and everything, like all of that, is that have to do with the eclipse?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's all coming out. I mean, you can't hide it when it's forced out, right?
Yeah.
Like you just can't hide it. You're not going to be able to hide all the bad things forever.
No.
Yeah.
And there's a time for it to come out, and it sounds like it's now.
It is. Well, and it started really with that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, because that broke apart all that hidden stuff, so
I
it
just
brings
got the
everything
chills.
to the surface.
I just got the chills from that.
Yeah.
It's it's intense.
It exposes a lot of things that are left in our subconscious.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Unbelievable.
Right.
And I know when Betsy's scheduling her appointment with me now.
And Bright, you are here at the Dare to Be Aware Fair. You have a booth. What booth number are you?
We are booth number 84. I am here with NCGR, which is the National Council for Geocosmic Research. It's an astrology organization that I'm on the board of directors of. And we're here promoting and doing readings and things like that. Mm-hmm.
I love that. And Brett, you do have your own place where people can make appointments with you.
I do.
Please inform our
Please.
beautiful
Where
people.
can we
Where
find
can we
Brett?
find that? Where's
You
Brett?
can find me at www.oraclebrett.com, and you can schedule sessions directly at www.oraclebrett.as.me, or you can just go to oraclebrett.com, and you can find me on all social media at oraclebrett.
A lot of Oracle Brett.
Follow button right now.
Follow Oracle Brett.
Link, follow,
Oracle
and
Brett.
subscribe.
Absolutely.
Thumbs up.
I appreciate the insight, especially like I keep saying all day, all of this is so new to me and fresh, but I'm super open-minded to all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just loving hearing and absorbing all the great information and being very honored to sit in this chair and hear from everyone today, especially everyone Betsy has brought to me, really, because that's really what's happening. She's like, Kim, you need to hear all these people.
It's like
So that means
I'm making a stew.
right? But then that means she's bringing them all for everybody that's watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn as well. Like these people are getting all this great stuff. And we are ending this with drums at the most perfect time. I don't know if everyone can hear that, but that was kind of perfect.
Yeah, I love the drums. I
It
love
was like
Sean
they were
drumming.
talking through my words.
I know. It was beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Brett. We look forward to seeing you, and we look at having Brett on the Mind Body Abundance show as a guest. So you'll be seeing more of him and getting a little bit more in depth with what he does.
Amazing. Thank you.